Welcome. Today I will take HBase components. So this is the HBase architecture. So the clients can be linked with the all components of HBase, that is HMaster, region server. These are the region server, then Shoekeeper. So these all are the region server is linked with HDFS, Hadoop Distributed File System. This is the Apache HBase architecture. So the first component is HMaster. So it is the implementation of master server in a HBase architecture. So it mainly used as a monitoring agent to agent, which is used to monitor all region server at its instances present in the cluster. It also acts as the interface or intermediate for the all metadata changes. So in DFS, that is distributed cluster environment, then this HMaster runs on a name node. So it also runs the following are important roles performed by the HMaster in HBase. The first role is it play a vital role in terms of performance and maintaining nodes in the cluster. The next one is it also provides the admin performance and also distributes the services to different region of the region servers. Then it also assigns the regions to the region server. Then fourth role is it has features like controlling load balancing. So if the load is high, it balances the load to several regions. If any failure occurs, it handles the load over the nodes present in the cluster. If a client wants to change any schema in that regions, so it takes that means HMaster takes responsibility for these operations. The methods exported by the HMaster, it has three metadata oriented methods. So the first one is table, then second one is column family, then third one is region. So table method contains the four attributes. First one is create table and remove table, then enable or disable the table. Then column family contains add column parameter and modify column parameter. This is used to add or if you want to any changes in column, these methods are invoked. Then final method is region. So it contains two parameter. The first one is move. It is used to move the regions. Then second parameter is assign. Then client communication. So in HBase architecture, the client communicate in a bi-directional way. That is communicate with both HMaster and Shoekeeper. For read and write operations, it directly contact with the region server. That means region server. So HMaster assigns a region to each region server and in turn check the health status of region servers. In entire architecture, we have multiple region servers. HLog are present in region servers which are going to store all log files in HBase architecture. So when region server receives writes and read request from the client, it assigns the request to specific region where the actual column family resides. However, the client can directly contact with H region servers. There is no need of HMaster mandatory permission to client recording communication with H region server. So the client requests HMaster help when operations related to metadata and schema changes are required. The next one is HBase region servers. So it is the region server implementations. So we can implement the many servers based on region in HBase architecture. It is mainly responsible for serving and managing regions or data that is present in a distributed cluster. The region servers, it runs on the data nodes present in Hadoop cluster. So next, the HMaster can get into contact with multiple H region server and perform the following functions. The first function is hosting and managing regions. So next one is splitting regions automatically. Then next one is the main responsible for HBase region is region server is handling read and write request. So if any region server receive the request, then handling all read and write request manually. Then final function is communicating with client directly. So without any help, that is HMaster ShowKeeper, it can directly communicating with client. So next is HBase regions. So H regions is the basic building element of the HBase cluster. So it mainly consists of distribution of tables. So it is the data represented in the tables for table format. So it is comprised of column families. It contains multiple stores, one for each column family. It consists of mainly two components, which are memory store, memstore, and H file. It is used for storage purpose. H file contains many files regarding to the client. So next component is ShowKeeper. So in HBase, ShowKeeper is a centralized monitoring server. It is used to maintain the configuration information and also provide the synchronization for a distributed system. In distributed synchronization is mainly used to access the distributed applications, so running on the different clusters with the responsibility of providing coordination services between the nodes. If any client wants to communicate with regions, the server client has to approach the ShowKeeper first. Then only the client will get the permissions. So next one is services provided by the ShowKeeper. So ShowKeeper is an open source project. It provides so many important services. So first one is maintains configuration informations. So already told it mainly used for configuration between the distributed clients. So it maintains the configuration informations. It also provide the distributed synchronization. Then in client communications establishment, communication establishment with region servers. It also provide the ephemeral nodes for which represent different region servers. So master servers usability of ephemeral nodes for discovering available servers in the cluster. So it is also used to track the server failure and network partitioning. So if any failure occur in region servers, it track it and recover that server, and also it partition the network partition. So next component is HDFS. So it is the Hadoop distributed file system. The name implies it provides a distributed environment for the storage. So it is a file system designed in a way to run on commodity hardware. So it stores file in multiple blocks, and it is used to maintain the fault tolerance, and each blocks are replicated across a Hadoop cluster. So then advantages of HDFS is provide a high degree of fault tolerance, and it runs on cheap commodity hardware. Additive hardware. So it will have a proper backup recovery mechanism. If any failure in HBase architecture, with the help of HDFS, we will recover all data. Then HDFS get in contact with the HBase components. So it stores large amount of data in a distributed manner.